What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. I want to put this out there. We're going to talk more about BCAAs. And my goal is not to damn BCAAs and say that they're fucking completely useless, because they are essential amino acids, but they're not the only essential amino acids, nor do they by themselves create new muscle tissue and are not anabolic. They are anti-catabolic, which is not the same thing. Now, before you guys start hooping and hollering, more professors, scientists, students, I'm shocked at how many people have approached me since the last maybe month, since I've been putting out information about branched chains, saying, yeah, we studied this in this class, we studied this in this class, or we read this, study in this dictation that we were doing, or whatever was going on. And they're like, you're right. I don't understand why it's so hard for people to fucking understand. And this actually was sent to me by Beast by Nature. And it is about branched chain amino acids. And it says, branched chain amino acids, think twice. Now, this came out in September 2017. It says that you need a couple things for muscle protein synthesis. And he said, in the scenario of fasted, okay, so let's back up for a second. It says, consuming branched chain amino acids in an attempt to foster an anabolic environment while you're catabolic, okay, in a fasted state, is a terrible idea. In this scenario, branched chain amino acids, which actually reduce muscle protein synthesis, okay, that's because branched chain amino acids decrease muscle protein breakdown, okay? Now, let's explain to you kind of like the mechanism behind how that works. Now, anytime your body secretes insulin, now as soon as you take branched chain amino acids, there is an insulin secretion. When insulin is secreted, it reduces or stops muscle protein breakdown, which is actually why many of the bodybuilders shoot insulin before their workouts. A lot of people thought, well, it's anabolic. It's actually anti-catabolic. That's what they're using the insulin for before their workout. It actually reduces the muscle protein breakdown during the workout, so there's not as hard to recover after the workout. And then they shoot more insulin for a completely different effect, which is an anabolic effect after they work out. So it actually causes two different reactions. Now, branched chain amino acids, it says you need all 9 essential amino acids for muscle protein synthesis. To build muscle, you need all 9 essential, not just the 3 branched chains. You also need all 11 non-essential amino acids. Okay, which non-essential means that your body can make them. Essential means you need to take them in. Non-essential means your body can create them, right? So it also needs enzymes, etc., stuff like that. So you need all 20 amino acids that are required to make muscle protein. Branched chain amino acids only deliver 3 of them. An endogenous free amino acid pool, a lot of these guys don't even know what the amino acid pool is grossly overrated, especially regarding the contribution to muscle protein synthesis in a non-fed state. So the amino acid pool may be working great for hair, skin, nails, little injuries here and there, whatever the fuck else it needs, but in a fasted state, it's fucking terrible for building muscle, using energy, etc. Whenever you take branched chain amino acids, you still need the other 6 essential amino acids. And during a fasted state, the only source of essential amino acids is muscle tissue itself. Okay? You are now in a catabolic state. But since branched chain amino acids also inhibit muscle protein breakdown, you can't access the other essential amino acids through the muscle tissue. Which means that now in a fasted state, your body can't even tear down muscle tissue, which it's in a catabolic state. It's like almost left in like a limbo where it doesn't fucking do anything. So it says you when you're now left with a decrease in muscle protein breakdown and a decrease in muscle protein synthesis, okay? Which a decrease in muscle protein breakdown is good, right? You don't want to have the muscle being broken down to a big extent because it's catabolic. You want to be anabolic, but while you're fasted, while you're training, muscle protein breakdown happens. It says that MPT stands for muscle protein turnover and describes the balance between muscle protein breakdown and muscle protein synthesis. Now, let's kind of go through this. It said that when you inhibit MPB, muscle protein breakdown, and muscle protein turnover in mice, they grow up to be weaker and smaller than normal counterparts. This suggests to a degree that proteolysis is necessary for proper skeletal muscle growth and adaptation. Now, the short-term effect, people sip this is On that note, it is equally convincible that through branched chain amino acid mediated pseudo-anabolic signal, the insulin spike and mTOR activation, you could hinder beneficial intracellular degradation process and inhibit stress-mediated adaptation pathways. Basically, you can fuck yourself as far as muscle growth and muscle protein breakdown by taking branched chain amino acids. Now, the theories are good, right? The theory is, well, you take that in, you get an energy source, you're not going to break down muscle tissue, this is fucking great, they're essential amino acids, so they build muscle. Like, on paper, that stuff makes sense, right? But that's not how it actually fucking worked out. Now, they also talk about what the experts are saying. Now, one of the experts that, has spoken out against branched chain amino acids is Alan Argonon. And he's very well respected. He's a smart guy. Even the people that are hooping and hollering at me telling me I'm fucking stupid respect this guy. Well, they're probably going to be pissed at him now because he's talked about this stuff. But he said, Basically, Alan Argonon, quote, no need to supplement with branched-chain amino acids unless you are A, insistent on maintaining a low-protein diet, or B, you enjoy wasting money. High-quality protein sources in your diet already contain enough branched-chain amino acids, 18 to 25%. Unless you are specifically planning on going on a low-protein diet, all it will do is either A, stimulate appetite. Now, there's another interesting thing. Alan Argonon is talking about branched-chain amino acids stimulating appetite. So many people, when they're dieting, take branched-chain amino acids because they taste good and they're trying to not break down muscle tissue and they think they build muscle, but at the same time could be triggering cravings. Isn't that a bitch? So many people having a hard time sticking to the diets and they realize now it may not be their fault. Anyways, since branched-chain amino acids has been successfully used in this purpose to treat anorexic patients, okay, which means it stimulates appetite. They use branched-chain amino acids to stimulate appetite in anorexic patients, right? Give your body a little extra work in processing it and whatever flavoring other compounds it might contain, which means that your body has a hard time breaking it, the colorings and shit down. Another reason why you should take them would be add extra calories to your diet. Here's one that people, like, not many people out there count their branched-chain amino acids and their amino acids, essential amino acids, as calories. You know, 1,000 milligrams is 1 gram. 1 gram has 4 calories in it. Yeah, I mean, so this is like, you know, not groundbreaking stuff. It's been out for a while, obviously. But it says, don't forget, if your diet has sufficient protein, it has sufficient branched-chain amino acids, 18 to 25% of the high-quality protein in your diet is branched-chain amino acids. I suppose you could take it for a placebo if you really want that. Now, Lyle McDonald, him and I have fucking had it out before. He was pretty shitty to my ex-girlfriend. But in the vein, my gut feeling is that if sufficient dietary protein is being consumed, you're following the recommended recommendations in the book, which is his Ultimate Diet 2.0 book. Additional branched-chain amino acids is unnecessary and leave little to no effect. In most studies where branched-chain amino acid had benefit, it was on a background of inadequate protein intake. So how many of you out there right now are eating low protein? I'm willing to bet almost none of you. I'm willing to bet every single person watching this fucking video is not taking in low protein. If anything, you're taking in high protein, low carbs, high protein, high fat, high protein, medium carbs, low fat. It's always high protein, right? So the whole fucking time that they've been preaching this branched-chain amino acid thing to you, literally you have been getting enough branched-chain amino acids in your body to create new muscle tissue. The whole fucking time. Now, I'm not here to damn branched-chain amino acids, and there's a fucking shitload of information on this fucking thing. Beastbynature.com if you guys want to check it out. And it just blows my fucking mind, you know, and I sit back and I go, so many people are getting pissed off about the branched-chain amino acid thing, and there's 2 reasons. One, they have money at stake in it. They don't want to lose money, and I completely fucking understand that. But instead of marketing this shit in a bullshit kind of way, and maybe the people marketing it don't even fucking realize or understand or know, but they just go with what someone else told them and like, oh, cool, and they market the fuck out of it. Why not say, if you're on a low-protein diet, this is great to take. If you're, why not use them the way that they would be more beneficial rather than saying some kind of bullshit that really isn't science. It's not real, it's not science, it's not proven, and trying to fucking tell people that they're anabolic and they need to do this. Matter of fact, they're finding out branched-chain amino acids may set you back now with fasted cardio, with all kinds of different situations. And you've got the people that go, well, I do it, look at me. Well, first of all, you're meticulous on your diet. You get tons of fucking quality protein. So your amino acid pool, as well as the new protein that's coming in, is got it covered. So you taking a little bit of branched-chain amino acid isn't going to throw you off that fucking much. Second of all, these motherfuckers are loaded on gear. That completely changes the way your fucking body works, specifically with muscle protein synthesis. Many times, people look at the steroids and they say, well, they just grow muscle. Well, how does that happen? You have increase in water retention, you have muscle volume, you have the way that your body signals change, they work faster, your reflexes actually get faster, and at the same fucking time, it flips on the switch from muscle protein synthesis that stays on more than the person who's natural. So your body's in a constant state of trying to be anabolic, even though it might not be. It's trying to be anabolic way more. So you're not going to get the same type of issues as someone who's natural taking these fucking branched-chain amino acids. And I just kind of sit back and I'm like, look guys, here's the deal. Just tell the fucking truth. If you've got fucking money invested in it, here's the deal. You better know what the fuck they do and how they work and be able to fucking put that information out there and fight back, because the information out there right now that for some reason has been kept very quiet is branched-chain amino acids are in fact by themselves a waste of money, may inhibit your muscle gains, may inhibit your fat loss. Let's face facts, guys. It's not the fucking holy grail that it's been marketed to be. And these companies that market it, you know what? I'm sorry. I put the first branched-chain amino acid video out years ago. Took some flack for it, and I think that literally those people were just like, Jerry's an idiot and nobody's ever going to fucking listen to him. Fast forward 5 years, not only are they listening to me, but they're producing products based on the fucking principle that I had with Primeval with the essential amino acids. Now more and more companies are coming out with them and scrapping the fucking branched chains, realizing that the video I fucking made was right. So at this point, guys, it's not about being right or wrong. It's about giving you guys the information that's true, that's real. And unfortunately, if I lose friends because of this, they were never really friends to begin with. That's all I have to say about that, guys. Hopefully this information will help you guys a little bit. It's helped me tremendously since I cut out branched-chain amino acids. I used to drink them all day long in the All Day You May. And I'll tell you what, like once I figured out that they were slowing down my fat loss and I cut them out, like it's been night and day. I can control my body better. So bottom line is, guys, the information is out there. Love for you guys just to do the work yourself. Hit me up via email if you want to talk more about this stuff, or you guys have even more information, because there are so many classes and stuff with this that people are sitting through that they're teaching how this stuff really works, but it's not making its way in the fitness industry. BioStrengthTraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.biostrength.com, the blog. It's the BCAs are not worth it, bicep, and we are out. All right, here's something kind of funny, right? Branched-chain amino acids, metabolism in cancer. Accumulation of evidence demonstrates branched-chain amino acids are essential nutrients for cancer growth and are used by tumors. Various biosynthetic. Role of branched-chain amino acids in diabetes. Role of branched-chain amino acid in cancer. NCBI, NIH, National Institute of Health. This is what comes up when you first Google branched-chain amino acids and cancer. Fuck me. It's obvious that NIH is full of shit, right? I mean, NIH, National Institute of Health, they're fucking morons, right? They don't know what the fuck is going on. Somebody should let them know they're fucking wrong.